On the 11th of May, 2021, you, Hala, came to the World Storytelling Cafe, Young International Storytellers, as you often did, as John Rowe introduced you as an ambassador for Palestinian people. And you chose to share with us on that day, during airstrikes on your home, the story of Florence Nightingale. You had worked on it with your mentor, coach, Manuela Kelly Calzini. Manuela lives in Florence, and the story that you prepared was the story of Florence Nightingale, a perfect choice, because Florence Nightingale wanted to be a nurse, and your dream, Hala, is to become a doctor. You said, I chose this story because it inspires me. Florence Nightingale was born in Florence to English parents. They were wealthy, and she was brought up a lady. She was expected to go to parties and get married, but she wasn't interested in any of that. She just wanted to help people. She wanted to work in a hospital. But in those days, hospitals were gloomy, dark, dangerous, dirty places. Her father didn't want her to do this kind of work, but she was determined. She went to study in Germany. She learned about nursing. Not long after, war broke out and Florence Nightingale went to the battlefront. She worked in field hospitals. In those days, there was no such thing as nurses in the battlefront, in hospitals. But she spent her time cleaning, trying to make the situation safer, bringing fresh food to the wounded soldiers. She worked 20 hours a day, never resting, and the rates of dying went down. The rates of recovery went up. But she didn't just work during the day. At night, she would come around the wards of injured men carrying a lamp to talk to the men, to encourage them, to help them write letters home. They called her the Lady with the Lamp, and the name stuck. When she returned home to England, she was greeted as a heroine. She continued her work, making hospitals more hygienic and safer. And Queen Victoria herself awarded her the Order of Merit. She was the first woman in history to receive that medal. Her dream was to be a nurse. And your dream, Hala, is to be a doctor. And that is why this story is so inspirational to you. When you finished telling us your story with so much determination, conviction, and joy, John Rowe said, no obstacle can be put in your way that you will not overcome. You will be a doctor. And John said, I'll go to wherever you are to be treated. Hala, you are an example to us all. Will you join us and tell a child in Gaza's tale?